Top 10 Biohack Foods. The phrase biohacker is becoming widely used. Over the past 10 years, the idea of biohacking has gained popularity in popular culture. At first, it was seen as a seemingly sincere attempt to apply the hacker mentality to biology. A tiny group of mostly healthy, reasonably wealthy individuals who believed they could find shortcuts to anything, even themselves, pushed it forward. Since then, it has moved quickly from extreme personal experimentation to TED stages and commonplace lifestyle staples, like coffee. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell symbol for more wonderful videos. Biohacking entered the business world as trendy phrases do. Soylent, dubbed Ensure for millennials and marketed as a meal replacement, was called a biohack. A popular marketing term, biohacking is now used to rebrand outdated goods like coffee with butter and to peddle unregulated dietary supplements. People have been putting cream in coffee since the dawn of time, but the new version is more expensive and is also said to work on your brain. Number 10. Hacking your nervous system. Stress makes it difficult to concentrate and be productive, as it does for the majority of people, and makes it simple to have recurrent nonsensical thoughts. Additionally, it may result in bad judgment and memory issues, which is undoubtedly not bulletproof. Utilizing breathing techniques and meditation are effective ways to reduce stress. By meditating, you develop the skill of mindfulness, which enables you to select the thoughts you wish to pay attention to. Instead of automatically reacting to your emotions, it gives you the freedom to select how you will handle them. Counting, mantras, awareness, encouraging self-talk, and controlled breathing exercises are a few different types of meditation techniques. You want to breathe through your diaphragm during controlled breathing, not your chest. When you exhale, start with your stomach and push the air out of your lungs with your diaphragm. Draw the air in through your nose all the way down into your belly. Number 9. The Bulletproof Diet. The majority of diets promise to make you slim, but they do so at the expense of your cognitive function. On the other hand, the Bulletproof Diet was created to help you achieve both a lean, healthy body and a highly functional brain. Exactly how does this operate? According to the Bulletproof Diet, foods are rated from bulletproof to toxic, and avoiding the performance-robbing toxins present in many crops, such as grains, vegetables, and even coffee, is crucial for maintaining healthy brain function. These plants either release these substances on their own, like the natural pesticides found on spinach and kale, or by mold, which is a well-known issue in the agricultural sector. Number 8. Gratitude and forgiveness. Exercises in forgiveness and thankfulness can be incredibly helpful, and they just take a few minutes per day. It's actually likely the strongest biohack ever. Either pause everything you're doing and reflect on what you are grateful for, or jot down your ideas about forgiveness and gratitude in a notebook. This will make you happier, more resilient to stress, how much stress do you carry around from your pain and anger, and more productive at work. In fact, studies on appreciation exercises demonstrate that they boost productivity and decision-making skills. Additionally, it enhances your overall likability. Number 7. Neurofeedback techniques. You may retrain your brain to respond to certain emotions with neurofeedback. Your scalp is covered with EEG sensors that track the brainwaves in various regions. Then you engage in a video game with your mind, advancing the game by using brain electricity. Positive reinforcement dictates that the game progresses more quickly the more positive brain activity there is, and less quickly the more negative brain activity. The brain eventually learns again through this cycle of positive and negative reinforcement which brain waves are preferable, replacing your earlier unfavorable reactions to stimuli. The 7-day intensive neurofeedback program 40 Years of Zen puts you in the same frame of mind as experienced Zen practitioners. The fastest and most effective way to experience the benefits of neurofeedback is to monitor and retrain your brain for 7 extremely long and demanding days at a facility that is solely dedicated to this process. This can increase your IQ by an average of 12 points and your creativity by an average of 50%. Number 6. Hack your sleep. You know how sleep-deprived you feel the next day when you don't get much rest the previous night? It's not only because you want to sleep, your brain needs adequate rest to work well. When you sleep, your brain has a chance to rebuild the neurons that were damaged when you were awake and active during the day. Additionally, it allows your brain time to strengthen the bonds between its neurons. In fact, chronic sleep deprivation may result in brain cell loss, which is the opposite of what you want if you're aiming to be bulletproof. Did you know that people who work in offices with windows sleep more soundly than those who do not? This is due to the fact that obtaining adequate sun exposure each day keeps your circadian rhythm, or biological clock, in sync. The hormone melatonin, which makes you drowsy and promotes sleep, is delayed by sunlight. Number 5. Connection to people and probably dogs. Whether we like it or not, relationships between people fill the time we have on Earth. If those connections aren't made with living, breathing things, then they will be made with inanimate objects, like drugs and screens. It turns out that although interactions with people and animals need effort on our part, they profoundly alter our biology in ways that are essential for well-being and survival. Heart disease, rheumatoid arthritis, type 2 diabetes, dementia, and suicide have all been associated to social isolation. People who live alone are more prone to forego cooking, grooming themselves, and engaging in even the most basic biohacks that make up living. Even being rejected or experiencing heartbreak are biohacks. Because they require weeks or months of miserable existential gloom, they aren't among my top 7 biohacks. But you frequently emerge wiser and better off as a result. Number 4. Moderate wealth. The best biohack is this. People who can afford to eat well and aren't always worried about things like making rent or losing a day's pay when the mayor declares a snow day, and they have to stay home with the kids, tend to live longer than those who can't afford to eat well. All around the world and throughout history, wealth has been the best indicator of health. You are more likely to suffer if you have to work 2 jobs, live in an area where you worry about your safety or where there is a lot of pollution, don't regularly have access to lead-free water, or reside in a place that can't be kept cool during heat waves or warm during the winter. Have money? I can't stress this enough. Get it without sacrificing your sense of self via moral decency, your sense of purpose or connection to others, or, of course, your sleeping and eating schedule. Number 3. Green bathing. Recently, the phrase forest bathing has become very popular. It may seem great, but all it really entails is frequently going for a leisurely, purposeful walk in the woods. How does that help a biohacker? A lot more than you might anticipate. Numerous terpenes, aromatic plant-based compounds that boost our immune system and may even reduce the risk of various malignancies, are present in large quantities in the forest air. Stress hormones are reduced by the forest's greenery and its calming atmosphere, and this effect lasts for several days following your forest bath. In Japan and South Korea, where it is practiced as a recognized form of medicine, extensive research into forest bathing has been done. So possibly in the future, doctors would advise their patients to go for a walk, and I think that's excellent. Number 2. Meditation. There isn't much more to say about what countless studies have already established. Meditation increases our intelligence, happiness, and creativity. The best and simplest thing we can do for the health of our brains is definitely this. Similar to how breathing and sleep continue, meditation does the same. There is no right or wrong way to meditate, and skipping meditation sessions is the only mistake you can make. Number 1. Time in nature. In many ways, there are still unanswered concerns regarding how natural settings alter our brains, yet the idea seems intuitive. Spending time outdoors has been linked to a variety of advantages, including a reduction in brooding and a speedier recovery after surgery. In wealthier nations, however, the average amount of time spent indoors rises every year. If this is occurring to you, you might want to try ecotherapy or perhaps ask your doctor for a prescription for some park time. That's it for today, guys. What did you think of the video? Please share with us in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more incredible videos.